grounded so that he can do the necessary thing, be advised on what to do, and let him know how the printed permit looks like, and then go and get one. Because from now on, we stop from time to time and we get if the vehicle being used without the vehicle allowed, so that we control the risk of crowd, criminals and crimes are being done by people who normally have printed glasses without having due diligence information on who owns software.
There are complaints that the stress of being captured, that it takes a long time. So if someone has started a process and I'm not received yet, and the person is stopped, what's going to be the situation with that person?
Yeah, such person, there is a number given to him. If we have done online to start the registration, there will be a number given to him that will use to go to the headquarters to go and capture. And when we see that, we know he's on the process, so we allow such people to go. At least some information that are ready has been received. So we just complete it and know about that, and then such people that we know that they started the process, all the people want to be sure to get in time for that. You see one or two people that have been like that and allowed to show.
How were you made aware of this? And how did you go about it?
Now,
and how did you go about it? How long did it take you?
About 1 month ago.
The capturing, how was it for you?
It was very easy. I have to do it.
So what do you think about the enforcement drive of the Rivers Police Command?
It's a very good thing so that someone can have
Support it.
But some of them actually have their own permit and at least to let people know that it's very important. It will help police in data capturing and also make it easy for us.
I'm highly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people are proving people should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged. Due to foreseen circumstances that I said it, some people are less privileged, which they are based on daily pay, which are not even based on salaries. But our government thinks that the lockdown is the best solution to coronavirus, and proving it to an extent and to the levels of alacrity that if someone die in coronavirus, it's more efficient to die in hunger. Because some people will be at indoor. There's no a way to make our own life.
Very true. Going forward, because I can see that my time is kind of like fast, like approaching. But I have a plea, all right, two actually. The first one is that if you have stayed on this long, okay, on Maiyegun's Diary Political, and you have enjoyed your stay so far, you can actually subscribe onto Maiyegun's Diary Political on YouTube, where you won't have to miss anything next time. All right? So please do that if you haven't. Then the second one is, again, it's a reminder. If you haven't really liked the broadcast, it's so easy. The simplest thing to do to reflect the number of us who are here tonight. Please. Yeah. Like it. And if you have done that, no, you don't have to do it twice. Once, it's okay. So the court said, don't do it. The police IG said, we are doing it. These are the guys that will let off suspicious convoy of vehicles if they are able to just bribe them. They don't look into your trunk or your boots or anywhere, except when they feel like you are not cooperating. That's what they call it. You're not cooperating. Disobeying the court order and obeying the IG order, right, is also part of the textbook definition of a disorderly, lawless society that they have made of Nigeria. A country don't function like that, won't function like that. No. Similarly, underreporting what people are truly going through, this issue of insecurity. Christian Association of Nigeria came out today. Have you seen that? Yeah, they came out today to deny any, Christian genocide in Nigeria. I've been expecting that for the past 48 hours. In fact, I was expecting them to lead a delegation to go and see Tinubu, right? In which they are going to put up, sort of like appearance, right? That will show that, no, there are no Christians being killed in Nigeria. The terrorists are just killing everybody. There is no religious undertone and all that. But it took them 48 hours. So they released a statement and they said, no, there is nothing like that going on in Nigeria. Okay? And, the insecurity in Nigeria is something that requires everybody to work with government and to protect lives and property. What are you talking about? Here is one of the pastors in Nigeria. Bubba, his name is Bubba. Okay, is one of these, generation of pastors, preachers, that also believes that when you have wrong people in power, you are automatically going to have a wrong system of governance. So he's radical in his own way. He's used his own position to tell his own congregation the truth. There are things prayers can do. There are many other things you have to do yourself. Many others. Here.
I'm speaking to every one of you Nigerians, and I want us to take note of this. We all have, I keep saying it, we have a responsibility to defend and protect the integrity of our country. We also have a responsibility to make sure that this country do not go into the point where we continue to ride on deception. Truth is truth, and truth must not be covered for anything. If there is anything that has been brought up, we must work together to see to an end to this reality. There is this issue that is ongoing about the genocide in Nigeria against the Christians or the Middle Beltans. It is true. We can't deny it. Before the militants and some of the Islamic militants began to kill some of the Hausas in Zamfara and other places, we all know that Christian communities were totally displaced. And we have recorded tens of thousands of Christians in the northern Nigeria that have been killed and their communities have been taken away. This is genocide. What is the meaning of genocide? I mean, the English definition is there. What genocide means. Now, I want you, except you are an enemy of Nigeria, but if you know that you're passionate and you're patriotic about the state of this country, then we must share this among ourselves and speak the truth to ourselves and agree with the reality of what's on ground. I have had some of the special assistant media and all of that to the president coming out to say there is no genocide in Nigeria. It's a lie, absolute lie. Just look at it. From in 2025, over 7,000 Christians were killed. Now, in just 2025, 7,087 Christians were killed in 220 days of 2025 alone. Now, daily average Christians that are being killed per day is 32 Christians per day that are being killed in this country. Another record, in 2024, 3,100 Christians were killed. In 2023, 4,118 Christians were killed. Between the period of October 2022 to September 2023, from the documents that we have, 4,118 Christians were killed. We all know about the Christmas massacre that was coordinated by the Fulani militias on the plateau in 2023. You know that 300 Christians were massacred. So you don't talk about Benue. Just within 2023, 500 Christians were killed throughout 2023 in Benue. And you go to this community, I have been there. The Christians are not there any longer. They have been displaced. So there is genocide in Nigeria. And so nobody can tell us lies when we know we have lost so much of our brethren. I have joined in the burial and the mourning of tens of thousands of Christians that have been destroyed and killed in this great country. All I encourage the Nigerian state is to rise up to occasion. Whether it is an attack on a Muslim, whether it is an attack on a church, we must stop it. There is genocide going on. And people are being eliminated, taken away from their community. And I want to say again, we cannot allow a one-party system in this country. It is not healthy. As much as we give our support to the system and the government to succeed, Nigeria cannot survive on one-party system. And I want to say to all these selfish, self-centered politicians, it is time you rethink your actions. Corruption among you must stop, and you must rise up for this time to make sure that Nigeria is salvaged and that together we fix this country. May God help every Nigerian, and may God continue.
You won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not, the time is coming when you won't
need a car to travel. Pastor Bubba, I uploaded a video on Maiyegun's Diary Political Facebook this morning, I think. And it was one of these Fulani terrorists. Yeah. First running the new acquisition, a new weapon. Weapon will be say, if you are wearing armor vest or you are inside armored vehicle, Baba, the bullet will penetrate inside. Yeah, let me see. Because you know something, right? I can't put it on YouTube, okay? That singular 5 seconds or 10 seconds video, right? It could ruin the entire conversation we've had so far. So, listen, right? And let's see if the camera will even pick it. Listen. Oh, sorry. See that? See that? That's the weapon. Those are the people your government, APC, Egbekegbe, want you to believe that you are just overreacting. It's just because you don't like Muslims. Or it's because you don't like the North. All these things is because you don't like the Fulanis. No, none of that is true. These armed terrorists are wielding war weapons. When you ask people to defend themselves, can you defend yourself in front of that? Those are war weapons. Go to Maiyegun's Diary Politico. It's there. It's on my Facebook page. I'm sorry that I couldn't put it on the, on the program itself. These were weapons they took from the Nigerian armory. When they invaded the military base or the army base or any military barracks, wherever where they have an armory, these are the weapons. But yet, the government of APC in Nigeria will not proscribe them. They won't even treat them as terrorists. They call them bandits, so as to downplay the severity of what they are doing, of who they are, and how you, because according to them, they cannot be saying the whole thing to you so that you are not going to start attacking Fulanis where you see them. You're not going to be attacking this or that. I said, keep everybody safe. Arrest these criminals. Get rid of these criminals. But no, they will rather manage them because they have become an industry on their own. That's why this mofo could make this kind of a video, by the way. This one.
Good morning, Nigerians. So, the president of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, thought that we are afraid of him. So, Mr. President, for your information, we are not afraid of you. Number one. I know the president might be confused that why is this boy speaking that way to him. So, Mr. President, if you haven't forgotten, you as the ECOWAS chairman had a meeting and has signed a law that anybody that abuse the beloved prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is our beloved prophet, the messenger and the last prophet, whomever abuse him, you said that there is no any law or any consequences against him. So, Mr. President, for your information, your message has been delivered. After that, we want to tell you that, Mr. President, number one, you should know that you are not the president of the Muslim. You understand? You are the president of Nigeria. Number one, you are the chairman of ECOWAS. You are not the chairman of the Muslim. So, for your information, the president of Nigeria, let me tell you something. We are not afraid of you. We are not anybody that abused the beloved prophet. Anybody that abused the prophet, Mr. President, believe me, that person is gone forever. Whether you like it or not, that person will be eliminated instantly, whether you like it or not, Mr. President. And let this one serve as a warning for you, Mr. President. We the Northerners are warning you. We are not even begging you. We are warning you. This one should serve as a last warning to you, the President. Let me tell you something. People are now here. Whatsoever that you are doing, people are just watching you. Don't engage yourself in religious matters, because as a president you might cause war. Don't forget that you are from Lagos, while the majority of the Muslims are in the north. That means you are causing religious war in your country. So, Mr. President, let this one serve as a last warning. We are warning you. Hear it, Mr. President. You should hear it very well. We are warning you, not even begging you. We are warning you. This should serve as a last warning to you, and you shall go and remove that word that you have just made, Mr. President. Go and...
We are a poor nation. The bank code will follow. They say firewood not smoke. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, try shining, and tell the West. If you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this. We are not going to comply with your climate change. Do it.
Do it.